Yeah, we are expecting more people to come in. Let me know where you are chatting from. Let me know how trading has been without Raba. Your challenges, and as usual, let me know your currency pair you want me to talk about. Yeah, we are expecting more people to come in. Let me know where you are. Okay, I think the sound is clear. I tried to test it on my end here. It's good. So let me know if you can hear me so that we can start with the business of today. Let me know if you can hear me so we can start from the business of today. Okay. So can you see the motion? Can you see my screen change? Johnny from Lagos. Abib, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to be sure before I start. If not, we can do this once the sound is good. Okay. Johnny from Lagos. Abib, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to be sure before I start. If not, we can do this once the sound is good. Okay. I think everyone's now confirmed the sound is good. I was a bit scared there. So, as usual, share this to your social media. We are going to start shortly. I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Share this live stream to your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Okay? So that we get more people in here. At the point, we're going to be up to 1,000. All right, people watching me. And I'm going to introduce you to something that can help you with funding. And I promise you, it's not a prop firm, okay? It's not a prop firm, it's something else, so stay tuned. So now the next thing is, let me know which currency pair you want me to talk about. Definitely I'm going to go through the majors, EU, GU, gold. I will go through those ones. In addition, you should let me know the currency pairs that you would like me to analyze, okay? So that it keeps me up and then also clears whatever doubt you have on a particular pair. So, Mary Victoria says sound is back. Edwin Frank says, yes, I can hear you. Oguntoye says, yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can see your screen. Sub Pro says you can see my screen. Bello says he's chatting from Lagos. Okay. Oguntoye says yes. Zweli, yes, we can hear you from South Africa, Pretoria to be precise. Good one. Funding opportunities incoming. Nice one. Yes. I'll introduce you to it. Yusuf says NAS 100, please. All right, Oguntoye says NAS 100 and pounds JPY. So we are going to start with Euro USD. As time goes on, I'm going to come back to the chart. Yusuf also says US 30. Okay, US 30, please. Please analyze pounds USD. Great mentor. That is from Sub Pro. Okay, Yusuf says I'm watching from Kaduna. And Yusuf, why is Kaduna? Now, by the way, how is South Africa? How is Kaduna? How is Lagos? Let me know. So we're going to start now. I think everything is good. Sound is good. The motion is good. And so on. All right. Mira says I'm chatting from Cameroon. That is good to know, Mira. Welcome. And also, please let me know if this is your first time of you joining us so that we can give you a round of applause. Yeah. Okay, so without wasting time, let's look at Euro USD. Okay, so looking at the Euro USD monthly chart, we have this. Now, by the way, I've been off trading for some time. Those in my VIP, they know that I've not been trading for a while now due to some things that I'm handling. Okay, so what we can see here, nothing much on this monthly, except the fact that we are creating a new opening price here. Okay, this becomes clearer once the month ends, and the month will end in 16 days time. So this movement, we're already at the monthly resistance. Okay, so I'm going to mark out that monthly resistance here. We have a couple of them here. Now, if you don't know the technique I'm using, it's simply the opening price strategy, okay? That is what I teach. So you can see price has penetrated through the opening price resistance and it's moving upward, all right? So keep this line. This line here is very important, okay? So the next fresh opening price we are seeing is up here. How long we are going to take to get there, that I don't know. But what you need to do is we work with the current flow of price. Okay. So from the monthly, we are the monthly resistance. We have to take note of this. So looking at the weekly, on the weekly, something interesting is happening. If you have been longing on this weekly chart from here, okay, the weekly started from here, and this is the potential end of this weekly direction. Okay, so this is our target here. Once price hit this target, whatever bullish movement you have should be altered. Okay, should be altered. So I will expect a reaction to the downside from this level. This level of 1.08375. This is a key level that you need to mark on your chart. Okay, so if you are on your system right now, simply place that line on this level. Okay, this is where we want to start shorting from. All right, because we are moving from key levels to key levels. This is Euro USD. Okay, so now the weekly is bullish and it's still bullish till we get to this point here. Okay, we are still bullish on the weekly up till we get here. So now on the daily time frame, this is where we try to create a trading plan to know what to do, either we are to short or not. So this yesterday, I saw this move here, which I took and I exited just before yesterday closed because I was still a bit busy with rounding up things. Okay, so I don't want to be caught unawares. So right now the daily is bullish and we have this fresh level. So this zone, this entire zone here is our sell zone. Okay, so what I'll call this is sell zone. So this here is our sell zone. When price gets into this area, this is where you sell. Now, whatever confirmation technique you want to use, you are welcome. Okay, but though we at Raba Fx VIP group, we have a way of narrowing down this, okay, and looking for confirmation in the lower time frame. But for you watching on YouTube, you are not part of the VIP, there is no problem. I will still give you food on my table, right? So when price gets in here, you are going to short. All right. So looking at the 4 hour, let's see if we can do some refinement on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, what I can see, you can refine up onto this level here. Okay. Up to this level. Okay, but sometimes when you over refine, you are going to miss a trade. So these are the key levels here. Once price, sometimes it trades back in here deep before moving. Okay, so open your what do I say? Open your mind towards possibilities of such nature. All right. So if you have been bullish on this pair, that is good. Which in the VIP group in the month of April. Let me see. In April, January, February, March, April, we got some decent trades from here. All right. So from here now, we're expecting to short. Okay, that's all I can say. We're expecting to short from there. So now, looking at pounds, looking at the monthly as well. looking at the monthly, I have to clear some annotations which I did some time back. So looking at the monthly now, on pounds we rejected off this level. Okay, we rejected off this level. In fact, we came all the way down to this level here, rejected off that. But currently what we are looking at is the current price. Okay, where is the current price? The current price is here, and as you can see, price has tapped into that area. Price has tapped into that area. The month has not ended. We can still expect a push to the downside. Okay, so once we've marked out our monthly level, let me change this to monthly level. All right, I have this color for monthly level. Okay, so when you go to your weekly, what do we see? Price rejected from here 3 weeks ago. But what happened? Price push from these levels. Price push from these levels. Change this to weekly. Price push from these levels. Okay, and we are heading up. Where are we heading to? We are heading towards this place. Yeah. As you can see, if you zoom in, we haven't tapped into this opening price here. So price has not gotten to that opening price. So that is our target. Okay. So you can say in the short run, I will target that price. All right. So that price is around 1.26383. All right, that is the price there. So price is heading towards this point. Until price gets here, I will not be shorting. Okay, this is where I want to be shorting from. I will not be shorting from any of this area, at least from the weekly, to give me a swing direction. Okay, so let's look at that area within the daily. So when you go to your daily, as you can see, we still have different fresh opening price that price hasn't tapped into. Okay, so first of all, I'll wait for price to come in here. Then from there, I will observe what will happen within this region here, so that we can have something of this nature. Okay, so when price comes in here, you can use whatever confirmation you have to take the trade. But for me, once price hit this level, I will initiate the trade. Okay, because we still have another opening price seated just at the weekly level. So when price comes here, I'm going to pull my trigger. I have options of selling from these areas, 1, 2, and this is the third one. Okay, first, second, third. These are my levels where I want to be selling from. Okay, so pounds USD currently is bullish. So if I were you, I can look for the bullish move up until we get to that area here. Okay, let me take this off. So in the short term, intraday levels. Okay, on intraday, market is pushing upward. As a trader, and you are pursuing greatness, there are things you need to know. You should know what is the intraday direction telling you. Intraday simply means you are moving within the day. Maybe you take a trade in the morning, by evening you are out. Intraday. Scalping, still the same thing, but in a much smaller time frame in terms of holding trades for fewer minutes. Maybe you can hold trades for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That is scalping. Okay, intraday you are holding it longer in terms of hours. You can be holding it for 2 hours and so on. Then swing simply means you holding the trade for days. Okay, I am more of a swing trader, and I also do intraday. I don't scalp much. All right, so now as a trader, you should be able to know which particular style is holding, which particular direction is holding. Is it intraday? Now, looking at this pounds USD pair, intraday it is bullish. All right, so you keep looking for bullish trades. Let me give you heads up here. You can join with this move. We've missed this one. You can join with this move and continue going higher. Okay, this is an intraday movement. All right, so the reason why it's intraday is because you're holding it for a few hours. All right, do not hold an intraday trade and expect it to be a swing. Price will move up and then move away, because if you hold this trade thinking it's a swing trade, once it gets here and price reverses, it becomes a painful mistake, and you want to avoid something like that. So know the kind of trades you are taking. All right, if you join my VIP, I will teach you more on such things. Okay, most traders will just take trade, and again, being a scalper or a swing trader has nothing to do with your time frame. Some people will go because I'm scalping, I have to go to the 5 minutes, to the 1 minute and scalp. No, I can scalp using the opening price here on the daily or the 4-hour time frame. I can decide to scalp because I'm holding it for a few minutes. That's what it means. It's not in terms of time frame. Oh, I'm a scalper, let me go to the 5 minutes and start looking for setup. Let me look for chalk. Let me look for this and that. Because I'm a scalper, I look at 15 minutes higher time frame, 5 minutes. Throw those techniques out. You don't need it. Scalping is not in your time frame. All right, scalping is how long you are holding your trade. You can execute a trade here, hold it for 10 minutes and you're out. That is scalping. You don't need to go to the 1 minute to now place a trade. All right, that is scalping, is holding your trade for fewer minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even at most you can hold it for 20 minutes. That is scalping. All right, then intraday you're holding it for hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, and so on. As long as you are opening the trade today and you're ending the trade or closing your trade that same day, that is intraday. And there's no specific time frame for it. No specific time frame. Okay? Back then, we were told that, okay, if you are scalping, go to the lower time frame. Let the 15 minutes be your higher time frame. Let the 5 minutes be your setup. Let the 1 minute be your execution time frame. Then if you are intraday, if you want to trade intraday, you say, okay, let the daily be your higher, 1 hour, and so on. You don't need all those things. It's in how long you are holding your trades. Okay? Scalping, if you are swinging, you are holding your trade for days. Regardless of where you enter the trade from. You can enter a swing trade from a 1 minute time frame. You can enter a swing trade from a 15-minute time frame. You can enter a swing trade from a 1 hour time frame. So it doesn't matter. Your time frame is just there to add more probability to your trade. If there's a particular thing you want to see form within the 1 minute, then you go to the 1 minute. And then once you see that thing, you execute. How long you hold your trades, the 1 minute will not tell you. Okay? It all depends on your strategy. For this opening price, you can become a swing trader, intraday trader, and even a scalper, just using from 1 hour upward. You don't need to even go lower than 1 hour. Okay? Don't worry, as time goes on, I will show you all this. So the next, let me check the chart and see what we have here. Bello says you can hear me. First time joining. Yeah, Zweli, you're welcome. Bello says first time joining. Bello Habib, you're welcome. Yusuf says, is it possible to use opening price strategy on 4-hour time frame? Well, for accuracy, you stop at the one at the daily. For accuracy, you stop at the daily time frame. Okay? And if you want to know more on this, just simply join the VIP. Okay? I will have your time one-on-one. We're going to talk. And then most of your question that is bothering you, you share it with me, and I will do my best. Okay? I will not guarantee you, but I will do my best to make you understand this. And in no time, you'll be making money. Okay? I don't want to make brag, okay? But I can guarantee you that you'll be making money. Joshua says, hello, Raba, watching from a secret place somewhere in the world. Again. Nasir Lekon says, this is beautiful. Welcome back on stream. Thank you, Raba. All right. I think there's no more requests again. So let's go back and then look at gold. So on gold, gold has been bullish. Now, during my time with the VIP, that sometimes we miss entries on gold, re-entry on gold. We miss re-entry on gold because look at this strong push to the upside without giving us proper retracement. That's what I meant by re-entry. Okay, so if you look at gold, you can see that we are in all-time high territory. All right, there is no resistance whatsoever. Price is just moving upward, no resistance. And this kind of trading here is difficult to execute if you have not taken a trade from this level here, for example, and you want to quickly join the bullish trade. I will advise you go intraday. Okay, why? Because there's no all-time high, there's no resistance at all. Once price takes this level, this high, there's a tendency that a lot of people will take profit and then price will retrace. Okay, so one has to be careful in here. But notwithstanding, we traders, we take our chances. That's why we are traders. Once it presents our opportunity, we take it and we move out immediately. So monthly, seriously bullish, no resistance. Weekly, now on the weekly time frame, we have a resistance here. The reversal opening price. Okay, if you don't understand the different type of opening price here, just watch my previous live stream. You are going to see me discuss on them. This buy and sell represents what? The reversal opening price, because it is the opening price that reverse price to the downside. Okay, so I'm going to mark out the two reversal opening price here. Okay, so from the look of things, we are pushing up from this level here, the continuation opening price. We broke above it, we retested, and we are pushing up. The direction is simply this level here, this line up here. Okay, once price gets there, we can start looking for a short. All right, so the direction is pushing upward. This is what I can see from this. Okay, now it's better we look for more of a bullish trade than the bearish trade for gold. But as it stands, because we have a fresh level here as a resistance, we can take our chances to look for what? Intraday sell until it confirms what? Swing. There are ways we confirm if the weekly direction has changed. The weekly is still bullish. It has not changed. So even if you are selling from here, you have to wait for confirmation. All right? But notwithstanding, this is a good area to sell from. Okay? So what I'm going to show you on the live stream is simply pointing you to levels where I expect a reaction, be it bullish reaction or be it a bearish reaction. Okay, my duty is to point you to the target, all right, and the potential movement from that target. So we have this on the weekly level, and we are heading towards there. That is where price is heading to. So on the daily, now on the daily time frame, we have to position ourselves on how to enter this trade. If for any reason price retraces to this point, okay, this is where you want to be buying more and buy into this area, okay? But if not, when price gets in here, this is where we are selling from. Okay, these are the areas here. In between, I will just sit back. If I'm not entering the trade from the opening price, I will sit back, right? And watch what happens. So I'm expecting something like this. Push up in here, come in here, and then probably we continue going higher. Unless we have a change of direction after price hits this level. Okay? If you stay with me during the live stream, you are going to know when the market, the gold market on the weekly has changed direction. Okay? There are certain rules that you must follow in order to know if a level has changed direction or not. All right? And these are things that my VIP mentees know, and they execute it week in, week out, every day. Okay? So this is what we have here. Then if you want to look at maybe potential scalping, I think we missed this as well. This was it here. That was the entry. This was the entrance, the entry here to the upside. Okay, so notwithstanding, we have a direction we are heading here. So from here we can look for a short trade. Hopefully, during the live stream, if we have any trade set up, I will tell you to buy or to sell. All right, that's the advantage of this live stream. But currently, we have missed those moves here. Okay, we've missed some move, but don't worry about it. Okay, we know where price is heading to. Once it gets there, we position ourselves for a short. So Joshua says this is first time, and I know that is not true. Okay, but that was a nice one. It cracked me up. So someone in the comment says I should analyze NAS 100 and pounds JPY. Okay, I think that is the request now. So I'm going to your request now. NAS 100, US 30, and pounds JPY. So let's take a look at it. NAS 100. So looking at NAS 100, that particular write-up was when I was doing a private teaching with someone. Okay, so looking at this monthly level, we have this key level here, and currently price is within that key level. Okay, so what that means is any moment from now we can expect price to retrace, but not 100% though. And we also have movement from here. So these are the two closest. Price rejected here, push higher. So on the monthly so far, this particular pair is bullish, no doubt about it. But we have gotten to an obstacle, or I call it a roadblock. Roadblock in the sense that it limits or prevents price from continuing going upward, because this level can cause a pullback. All right, price may decide to pull back from that level. Okay, so what you need to do, we go to the weekly and then see what happens. Just quite unfortunately on the weekly we don't have any fresh levels. Okay, we don't have any fresh levels. So in this case, that particular level is the probability of it responding is quite low. But looking at it on the second thought, I can see my Quasimodo level there. So I'm going to put in my Quasimodo level, the weekly Quasimodo level. Okay, so that level is quite strong. That level is strong. We have our Quasimodo. We have the monthly level. So far, we are bullish on the weekly. Daily, we have this level here. So, oh, sorry. So we have this level. We might expect price to reject. For me, I may want to wait for a red candle first. Once I see that red candle, then I should join the party and go straight. If you want to be more aggressive, you can sell right away. All right? You can sell right away if you want to be aggressive. But for me, I would like to see a red candle printed. Then I'll join the party. Okay? So on the... Okay, on the 4 hour, you can see the 4 hour candles, the last 3 4 hour candles are just indecision. Okay, this simply means the exhaustion of this bullish push. Maybe the buyers are tired. Maybe the buyers are tired, and then probably sellers may come in. That is why I need a confirmation with a red candle from today. If not, price may continue pushing higher. So sometimes you are going to be patient when trading, all right? And also follow set down rules. For me to wait, yeah, is also a rule which I give myself depending on the condition of what I'm looking at. Okay, these are things great traders does. All right, if you're a great trader, you must have a set of rules that you follow. Do not let your emotions make decision for you. When you do that, in the long run, you'll become a losing trader. All right? Learn to allow rules to take the lead. Before you do anything, does it comply with your rules? All right? Those are the things that you need to ask yourself. So for now, NAS 100 is ready for a sell, but I need to see a confirmation first, and then we head south. If not, we continue going bullish. All right. If not, if price comes back in here, I can look for bullish trade. All right. So these are the things I see in here. The next one, I think we have US 30. US 30 and NAS, quite they move most times in the same direction, and as you can see, we have similar pattern forming, similar. So in this case, we have a weekly level that has not, a monthly level that has not been tapped. Okay, so we are going to wait for it to be tapped, and we also have a monthly level that price took up from there. Okay, price took up from there, and then if you look at this, you can see price move from here, continue moving higher. So this level here on the weekly is a strong level for a sell. So when price gets in here, I'll be ready for a sell. Then on the daily, same. So let's see, price in here and we sell to the downside. Now, where can you join this? If price come back in here, you can buy here and then push to the upside. Okay, so this is what I can see on US 30, bullish up till 39,810.1 thereabout estimation. Then from there we start looking for bearish move. So the next pair I'm going to look at now is pounds JPY. Do I have it? Let's have it. Let's have it. Okay. So on the monthly, this pair is bullish as bullish can be. Okay, so the question is, how do we take advantage of this? So for now, there's no key levels on the monthly that may negate the directional bias. Aside from this, okay, I think we have one here. These are simply obstacles. It has nothing to do with change in directional bias. These are simply obstacles. They can cause a potential change in direction or order flow. All right. So right now, last month we rejected off that level. So let's go to the weekly. Now on the weekly, I have a level that I will be looking at for a short. Okay, I'll be looking out for a short once price gets in here. So in the meantime, bullish is the name. Daily, same thing here. I will not be tempted with this. This is simply an inducement. Okay, price may push deep in here, tap into this, and then we sell from there. So let's, what I have here is this. All right, so we expect price to push high into this level. Okay, that's from there we start looking for sell trades. So right now the market has not given us a clean trade setup to join, for me to call, to make that call that A, buy, A, sell. All right, but what I can see is simply you being patient and wait for price to come into those areas. Then those are when you can start pulling the trigger, because you can see price has already left. All right, so if you want to be, you can try this, buy and then push up. I'm showing you areas where you can take intraday trades to the target. All right, so in the meantime now, I want to introduce you to a particular funding program. I don't know if you have heard about it. You should, because it's not something new. Edwin Frank says Euro NZD. And someone else says Euro USD. Wow. Later, we have done Euro USD. Okay. So, what you can see on my screen now is DARWINEX0, okay, .com. Now, why am I introducing you to this? I knew about this trading, this hedge fund company last year, okay, because they actually contacted me. And before I share anything to my audience, I want to test it to be sure that it's worth my time to promote to my audience, because I don't just promote anything. If you watch me, I don't promote prop firm, because I have a personal belief that prop firm are simply out there to take your money, because they don't have the interest of the traders. They are only after their what is it called, fee, that the fee, you challenge fee, yes. Because if you make money, they'll look for a way, different ways not to pay you. And according to the statistics in trading, 95% loses. So that statistic is definitely in favor of whoever is operating a prop firm. All right. When they say that 95%, when 100 people take the challenge, 95 fails. That 5% that passes, they will still further frustrate you not to pay you. Unless you simply stay under the radar, maybe you are coming out with less than 10% returns or less than 5% returns. In that case, they will be able to pay. But once you make so much money, then you get stories. And at any moment, they can simply take off. But with DARWINEX0, this has two things. Apart from it being a funding program, it's simply a way you can track your record. Okay, when you trade, this is like a third party certified to track your trading performance. Now what DARWINEX do is this: they link you up with investors. All right, based on your performance, investors decide to, okay, let's put in money into this particular index. Okay, and as you make money, you get paid. So let's quickly take a look at this DARWINEX. The first one here is that certify your track record without putting your capital at risk. Okay, so all you need to do is demonstrate your ability to achieve long-term returns and attract investment through DARWINEX from $38 per month. Now I will explain this. Don't let this scare you. All right. In this case, trade a virtual account for a monthly fee. Zero downside beyond your monthly subscription. Zero limits. Attract investors and seed capital. Now, unlike prop firm that when you take a challenge of 100K, that is the only amount you are entitled to. If you need more, you will simply do another challenge and get another 100K account. But with Darwin Zero, your seed capital can be increased. Maybe you get 100,000 this month. Next month, they can add more to it. They can add 50 depending on your performance. They can add 50, become 150. They can add 100, becomes 100. They can add 30, and so on and so forth. Okay, that means your growth potential is assured with DARWINEX. Okay, your growth potential is assured with DARWINEX. Now, zero restriction. No opt or out monthly returns requirement. That means they don't have, oh, you need to make 10%, you need to make 2%. There's nothing like that. And there's nothing like, oh, you need to be careful of your drawdown. No. Most prop firm out there, they put a drawdown limit that when you lose below a particular amount, then that is the end of your account. With Darwin Zero, there's nothing like that. There's no restriction. Trade whatever style you want to trade. Trade any way you want to trade. But remember, you are a trader, you have to trade responsibly with proper risk management. Okay? Because if your risk is too high, it might affect your allocation. Okay? But they will not penalize you whatsoever. If you can take that high risk and make more return, good. You'll be paid. Then looking at the you also use it to build your track record and so on and so forth. Now, these are the stages. When you sign up, by the way, the link to sign up is in the description. You can click that link and go through this. If you have any personal question, feel free to shoot me the question on Telegram, or you send me an email at hope@rabafx.com. All right. So your first stage is called the calibration stage. This is simply a stage whereby the risk engine or whatever algorithm they have will set up your Darwin once you are done with this level. Then, once you trade and meet up a minimum requirement, you will be moved to silver. Now, this silver allocation, you can receive from 30K to 375K. For a period of 3 months. Meaning, when they give you this, let's assume you got 30,000. That 30,000 will last you for 3 months. Now, within that 3 months, if you make another allocation, they will add it to the 30,000. Okay? So you can see your chances of increasing your allocation is possible with DARWINEX. I've shown you some people that have up to millions of euro in the allocation, okay? And you don't need to be pressured. 2%. You just need minimum of 2%, okay? I'm putting the minimum there because that is what can guarantee you an allocation. You can get more than that if possible. Now, once you are within the silver stage, at the point, you'll be moved to gold. At the gold stage, now in this case, you're not paying any challenge fee. It just, as you move, you progress, they move you automatically. Okay, you don't need to write any application. or whatsoever. It all depends on your performance. Now you receive up to 500k for a 6-month period. In this case, the maximum allocation is 500,000. Still with your monthly fee that you are paying, but you are entitled to 500,000 if you are actually ranked the best. Okay, if not, you get, I think the minimum is 50 on gold. Then at the point at this gold level, that is where investors, third-party investors, can decide to invest in your index. Okay, and for those of us that have ambition to own an hedge fund, you can use that platform in terms of white listing to create your own hedge fund with your own brand. So this is actually a masterpiece. I so much love it in the sense that they are straightforward. I've been with them for a while now. Though I'm trading little by little, I'm not really committed with a lot of risk, but I can tell you that it's worth it. All right. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you the inside. Okay, I will log into my own account now. So I'll show you what is expected of you. Okay, let me give you the access to see. Now what you can see here is simply my own index, which this month I've not even placed any trade at all because of my commitment on something. So far I've made 18% return. The maximum drawdown so far is minus 4.9. Now when I was doing this, I didn't really understand what they meant by maximum return. Okay, but if you use my link to subscribe, let me know. I will have a group where I will explain what you need to do in order to not to have a huge drawdown. Okay, so return in the last 6 months, even with my little once in a while I enter, take trade, I move, is 11%. So overall I've made 18%. This month I've not even traded, open a trade. Now my allocation here is 60,000 euros. All right, 60,000 euros. So these are the curve, these are your equity, this is the equity, as you can see. Okay, now what you need to qualify for allocation is simply having over 75 points. You see this moving here. If you move over 75 points, you are guaranteed. If it is 1 million people that have over 75 points, they will allocate that money to that 1 million people. Okay, you don't have minimum, oh, make 10%, make 5%. No. All right, so in the meantime, yeah, let me go to this so that I can show you other Darwins. All right, those that are very serious more than me. So you can see, like this current month, this person, if it ends like this, it will be entitled to 375,000 euros. Okay, so overall he has made 15% in a month. This month he has made 8%. Okay, these are realistic returns. All right, 8% is very good. Even 5%, you can make 5%, 3%, you will be given allocation. All right, for example, so this second place, if this ends this way, this man here goes home with 315,000 euros. Now what is his return in this month? 6.76%. Overall he has made 9.9%. okay, overall he has made 9.9%, and his drawdown is -2. all right, and then let me see if he has any allocation before. Well, this is first time. This is first time of getting coming up to this point. Now let's take a look at this man here. This man total allocation is 170,000 euros. You can see the potential. you can have more allocations, all right? When you are with DARWINEX, you can be given more allocation based on your performance, all right? That is fair enough. You perform very well, they allocate more money to you. You perform very well, they allocate more money to you. Now, someone will say, what is the sharing ratio? Now, this is where most prop firm deceive people, get money from you, because they know that human nature, naturally we are greedy. If I keep $10 now and ask you to share, there's a tendency of you taking more than me, because that is human nature. So in the prop firm, the sharing ratio is from 75% upward than they give to the trader. Then I ask myself now, which investor will put in all his money? He's taking the risk, everything. Then at the end of the day, where he's supposed to reap, he takes 30%. It's never done. That is why your trade in a prop firm do not go to live account. And that is why when you make too much money, they tell you, they look for a reason not to pay you. Because in finance, I'm in a finance world. I did finance. The higher the risk, the higher the return. So if an investor is taking more risk, they should be giving more return. So with the model of DARWINEX is simply hedge fund model. Okay, check your Google, type hedge fund model. You see that hedge fund model, the hedge fund manager takes 20%, while the investor takes 80%. That is pure financial what? Sharing. That's how it is. Investor, because it is their money, it's not your money. Whatever they give to you is their money. They need to take more returns. Okay? The more risks you take, because they are the one taking risks. If you blow this account, nobody will hold you. You are only going to lose your 38 euros that you've paid for. And in that 38 euros, just see it as a way of measuring your track record. You can take this track record and apply it to any other company. They will verify that it's true, you are a good trader, and you can get a job also as a trader. Okay, so with the DARWINEX, if you make money, let's assume you make 10%, 10% of 375 is $37,000, right? Now that $37,000, you'll be giving 20% of that. Now, the 20% actually will be broken down. 15% goes to you, the trader, and 5% goes to the Darwin, because they created the whole software. They have engineers at the back that need to make sure that everything works out well. Okay, so I will encourage you to try this out. All right, this is a lot. There are people that have been here since 2012. They have been trading. They accumulated up to millions of allocation. Now let's look at the gold. These are people in gold level. Now if you look at this person here, let's look at his allocation. You can see this man here, he has 1.2 million euros so far. He has been given 1.2 million euros so far. Because he has missed some allocation, probably it dropped down to this. Okay, let's take a look at this man. This man currently is having 225,000 euros. All right, now what I would do is this. When you take up this offer, send me a message on Telegram with the proof. I'm going to add you all to a separate Telegram group where I will educate you and also give you insight, different trade signals or insight on how to trade. Okay, so that you'll be profitable with no time. All right, then from there, we have a team within this DARWINEX that will help one another. You ask questions, whatever it is, trade ideas, trade setups, and the rest, and we fly from there. So if you use my code, if you check the link, you are going to see the code. If you use the code, you'll be given $20 off. Now to start with, I think the total fee, let me go back to this thing to show you the main fee. The startup fee is 95 euros. Yeah, 95 euros one-off payment for signing up. Now this 95 euros, if you use my coupon code, which is in the description of this video, you'll be given $20 off. So instead of paying 95 euros, you pay 75 euros. Okay, then the 38 euros, if you are making money, now take a listen very well. If you are making money, okay, your performance fee, you are accumulating money and you have over $100 or over $38 from it, they will just simply charge the $38 from your performance fee. Isn't that beautiful? They will charge the $38 from your performance fee. All right, so the main thing is for you to be in profit. If you are in profit, if you are a good trader, you are with Raba Fx, you are within my community, you are going to make money. So that is why I'm creating a separate Telegram group. When you make payment, you use my coupon code, is there in the link. You get the $20 off. Send me a message. I'm going to add you to a special Telegram group where we improve our track record, we improve our location together. Okay, if that sounds fair, put it in the chat. Okay, and if you have any question, please kindly ask. How much are we going to pay to get the invoice? What is this? To get involved. Yes, it's 95 euros, but if you use my coupon code, you'll get 20 euro off. That is 75 euros. So when you pay that, simply send me a message on Telegram. I'm going to add you and I'm going to explain a lot to you. I will not be able to do all in this particular video. I'm not really good with, maybe explaining things like this, but I know I've been with them for a while. I understand it and I can boldly tell you to be committed to this. Instead of you, a lot of you, you've paid money and you fail challenges. Try this. This one, you are not going to fail. There's only like pass or fail. After the calibration stage, they will give you, you'll be part of the participant. So all you need to do is to make 2%, at least 2%, to guarantee allocation. You are going to get a 30,000 euros allocation. That I can tell you, because that's what I did. All I did, once I made 1%, 2%, I locked up. I did other things. I went to trade on my other account because I wasn't sure of them at first. But as time goes on, I started getting allocation and I've been paid my performance fee of over 1,500 euros performance fee with my small participants. Okay, I've received over 1,000 euros. Let me show you so that it's not something that Chrome, right? Let me show you. So when you come to my allocation here, so look at the total profit I've made here. Performance fee earned in total, okay, is 1,036 euros. They've paid this out. They paid out 419 first. Now they paid out 617. Okay, yes. So if you go to my earnings here, you click the earnings, you can see it here. On the first of that is when they paid in the 617. You can see it's in minus. That means it has been withdrawn. Okay, this one too, I've withdrawn it. So the more, if I have my time now, I sit down with it now, which I now know is good, I'm promoting it, we make more money from this. You make 2,000 euros performance fee there. Now if you make this amount, for example, you don't need to pay 38 euros every month again. They will simply deduct it from your performance fee. All right, they will simply deduct it from your performance fee, so they don't need to charge your card again. So if you are a good trader, please capitalize on this. Unless if you are not good, join me in my community, in my mentorship. I'm going to teach you so that you become profitable. I have a trader who is doing very well, very, very well. I don't want to mention his name because he's listening. Very well, he's doing very well. So please join the train. Let's build an army. I want to build an army of 1,000 traders by the end of the year, so that not just 1,000 traders, 1,000 profitable trader. You don't need to have pressure on your side, please. 2%, you are very good. If you can get it consistently, 3% consistently, you are a great trader. All right, so that will come to the end of this our streaming. If you have any question, kindly ask. The next live stream I will let you know, either tomorrow or next. I will let you know. So on that note, kindly use check the description. You're going to see the DARWINEX 0 link. Use it, use my coupon code, get $20 off. Now you only get to be part of my DARWINEX group on Telegram if you show me proof, okay, that you actually sign up with my link. On that note, I sign out. Ciao.